UFC Heavyweight Showdown. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedown. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart with similar height and some differences in reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Big. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Ready? Ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes? Beautiful punch.
Able to check that kick as well.
That right hand landed.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Got the single collar tie. Couple of uppercuts there for good measure. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Checks the leg kick. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose. Oh, you hurt him bad with a jab.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Nice punch there by Choi. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh, nice big overhand right.
Nice kick to the midsection. Lands the right hand. And there comes the separation now. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. That one stuck in. Nice strike.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Throws the right hand there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Real nice body kick lands. Beautiful strike.
And they separate. Oh, single collar tie here. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Body shot now, but it's turned back by the Korean Super Bowl.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. He loaded up on that right hand, too. Oh, big elbow. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Slips that left hand. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Oh, tagged him with the uppercut. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without it. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Slips the punch nicely there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. That's a big strike right there.
And now they are... Wow! And now he lands a combination!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He is getting lit up right now, John.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finish. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Choi. Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Single collar tie now. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Now connects with a right. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it. Ooh, what a punch.
Choi gets absolutely punished by that hit. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Again, they will clinch.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. The Korean Superboy gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Right hand over the top.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, some of the best kicks you'll see right there, live and in color. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Straight punch lands. Hang in there.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. All right, single collar tie now. And he switches to southpaw. Nice defense there, huge block.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. A little single collar tie there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Nice punch there. Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy.
Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night. Right hand punch to the clinch.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
This round, you had him hurt, almost finished. Look at him on the stool. He's still wobbling. This round, you to put the pressure on. Get right in his face.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one. Punch over the top.
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
The Korean Superboy gets tattooed by that straight punch. Right hand upstairs. Blocks the shot.
Another one. Yep. Up and the left hand.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Just out of range with that right hook.
Big punch land. Ooh. Nice sneaky head kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. And just misses with that big right hand. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' minds.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hit bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty. Nice looping punch.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds an knockout. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. He blocks the punch.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Choi's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Pretty good right hand. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Nice 1-2 combination there. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Nice strike.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just missed with the left there. Ooh, blocks the shot. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Oh! He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to stay in this fight. And they separate.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
"15 seconds. Oh, collar tie.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Beautiful straight punch there by the Korean Superboy.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Single collar tie now. Oh, he eats a knee. Yet again, they will clinch here. And they separate.
Nice.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was... Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Nice punch lands over the top. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may wonder. All right, single collar tie now. And there comes the separation now. Oh! Back to the feet. Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.